Hello there. Brexit also has consequences for rail traffic to Great Britain now. The Eurostar trains that travel under the English Channel can no longer run at full capacity. A third of the seats must remain free, and the reason is almost banal. After Brexit, the train company Eurostar is leaving a third of its train seats free at peak times, as the border controls that are now necessary would otherwise cause long queues. Too few border guards have meanwhile led to 30% longer waiting times for passengers at London's St Pancras station, said the new Eurostar boss Gwendoline Cazenave at a press conference, according to the British news agency PA. Due to this bottleneck at train stations, we cannot offer enough seats. After the pandemic, demand recovered quickly, but the system couldn't keep up. The first morning trains from London and Paris carry a maximum of 550 passengers through the Eurotunnel in the English Channel, although the trains are designed to carry nearly 900 passengers, as the company said the demand is there. One cannot strive for growth if the border cannot be crossed without major hurdles. We need more police personnel and we need to automate more, said Cazenave. Since Brexit, passengers boarding trains between London and Paris and London and Brussels have crossed an external EU border, so passport checks are necessary before boarding, especially in the morning hours when many trains depart at frequent intervals. This causes passenger traffic jams at the stations. The train takes around 2.5 hours to travel from London to Paris. The Eurostar is a subsidiary of the French state railway SNCF. The corona crisis had brought Eurostar a slump in passengers, after which SNCF merged its subsidiaries Eurostar and Thalys. The Thalys trains connect several major cities in North Rhine-Westphalia, that's where I live, including Cologne, Düsseldorf and Dortmund, with the French capital, as well as Belgium, Antwerp and Liège. They are not affected by the problems, of course. But the Brexit debate has dominated daily events not only in the United Kingdom since 2013. In the European Union too, Great Britain's exit from the EU repeatedly caused debates and disputes, although it got quite silent recently. On February 1st in 2020, Great Britain left the EU, and on January 1st, 2021, the country left the customs union and the internal market of the EU. The transition period served to ensure that the agreements for economic cooperation did not just break off from one day to the next. British representatives and EU diplomats struggled to reach a joint exit agreement until the last moment, and those negotiations were tough. The negotiations only ended on Christmas Eve. And on December 30th in 2020, the British House of Commons overwhelmingly approved the Brexit trade deal. MPs voted 521 to 73 in second reading for the EU law proposed by Prime Minister Boris Johnson at the time. Important changes affect trade in goods, logistics, aviation and the financial sector, and Brexit is a gift that keeps on giving. And I'll see you in my next video. I'll be back.